Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzy. You're watching my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review of Married to Medicine LA, Season 2, Episode 4. Let's jump right into it. So, Shanika's planning a Halloween hayride. In LA, Halloween is like the big national, it's big in LA. People get dressed up, people plan for Halloween from months ago. During the summertime, they're planning their outfit. They do a big Halloween parade. It's a lot. We do have a lot of parade in New York and stuff like that, but I don't think that we make it like so well big and so like, oh my gosh, Halloween's coming up. We gotta be this. No, it's nice to get dressed up for a day, be somebody different, and have fun. Kids go to the different houses to get trick or treating and stuff. It's cute. I like that. Now, Shanika's doing this Halloween hayride, and she invited all the ladies, but she did not invite Leah. She did not like Leah. Her and Leah had a little falling out at Kendra's housewarming party. So from there, she is not feeling for Leah because Leah called her out. And that's how it is. When somebody call you out and you're not feeling them, you just don't want to be around with them. Now, Robert told her, said, listen, you need to be a lady and be more mature. I think you need to sit down and reach out to Leah and have a conversation with her and talk this out, hash things out, because right now you is not being ladylike and you need to do better. Basically, if they go low, you need to go high. And you need to make this right. Because at the end of the day, you can't be around these ladies, and he would hate the fact that somebody will leave his wife out of events because it's so falling out. So get it together, hash it out, and let it go. Let it be with Leah. But she needs to invite her. She said you need to invite her and stuff like that. But she's not going to. She's not going to invite Leah. All right. So Dr. Mani is going to the Halloween hayride, and since Phil is not there, she is going to invite Leah as her plus one. Messy, but hey, she said they want to be messy. She could be messy plus one. And they say they go 1,000, she could go 1,001. So she is not having it. She's inviting Leah, and you're gonna see how the ladies react to that. And Imani don't care. She's done with these ladies. She said it is what it is because they jumping through hoops trying to please people, but she's not trying to do that. She gonna do what she do, and she gonna ride her ride and let it be. And that's how exactly gonna be. Now, the ladies taking their kids to trick or treating. Now, Shanique took her kids to trick or treating. They had a good time. Robert came home and he was like, "Oh no, who candy?" He said, "This is neighbor's candy." He said, "You can eat on the neighbor's candy. They be doing a lot of stuff with neighbor's candy, so all this stuff like with neighbor's candy, so a lot of stuff." And it was like, that's cool and everything, but if you know they were doing trick or treating, why the hell you didn't get no candy way before they were trick or treating? If you gonna be just like that about the candy, but he calmed down. But at the same time, he's still like hell bent about, oh, they put glasses, people candy, this and this and that. I said, whatever happened. I said, I don't know, people go that extreme. But yes, you do expect the candy before you eat them. But at the same time, like to go through all that extreme and after they went through a whole trick or treating. I mean, if you will be like that, you could have had a freaking bags of bins of trick or treating for them. Give them their bucket, give them their bucket. That's your trick or treating. That's it. Have a good time. Like that's how you do it. Sure. If you don't want them going out there eating other people's candy or getting candy out there, have their own candy at the house. All right. So Britton and Mac, right? Britton and Mac, they get dressed up. They doing a good time and everything. They dress like the Adams family for trick or treating. Ivy is their daughter, and Ivy is very moody. She is very moody. She's really not here for it. I don't know what's going on with her. Britton may think that it's because of puberty. I said, how old is this girl? I mean, 8, 12, 9, I guess whatever. Puberty, and maybe because the move. Because remember, they was in Florida, and now they moved all the way to LA. That could be a probably reason why she's a little bit moody about it. So Mac feel like it's a little bit 60-40, a little bit of both. Then why she acting like that. Now Miney, he's good. He's good at everything. He's all right. But the only thing about it is that Miney, he likes to sleep in the bed with Britton or Max is away, something like that. And when Mac come home to LA, he's still sleeping in the bed. Now this is a problem here. They said that Mac is basically in LA probably like 2 or 3 days of the week. He comes up there. Most of the time he travels to LA because he had a lot of business. He's a real estate developer, and he had properties and stuff that he had to manage, and he had to do things, and he still got business on the East Coast. He moved to the West Coast to please his wife and everything, but she knows that he had to travel back and forth. So I said, oh, okay. So basically, he mostly away traveling and working than at home. So when he at home, that boy needs to go in his own freaking bed. Like, I'm sorry, listen, Mac. You and Britain is letting this boy run the house, run that bedroom. Because at the end of the day, if I was me, I would say, boy, get to your room. Get to your room. When I'm not here, then you can sleep with your mom when you want. But you get them used to sleeping in bed, and then they want to run it, and then Mac don't want to make it so awkward, don't make it so difficult for his wife, so he go bye it and go to this other room. But I was like, gosh, if that was my husband, I would not let him do that. I would say, hell no, boy, sleep in your room, and that's it. Now the boy said when daddy's not around, he saw, where's daddy? Now daddy's here. Now he said, daddy, go away. I sleep in the bed. I said, no, Miney, go in your own room. That's it. I was like, I think that's part of the reason why I'm thinking Ivy's moody, because you let this boy sleep in your bed all the time, all this stuff, and she got to sleep in her room, and he's not sleeping in his own room. I said, nah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Have that boy sleep in his own room, especially when Mac is not home all the time. You need to have some intimacy time. Like, Brittany, what is going on? Brittany and Mac, come on. Get that boy in his own room. I'm sorry. That needs to be done. All right? Especially when they say he's not home after LA or that much. So the time that he is home at LA, he needs to be in his own bed sleeping. And you could have your intimacy with your partner, because you don't want to get to the point when you is having this minor issues, everything little bother things are bothering you, and your issues go blow up faster, better, bigger than what it is. Because of intimacy, lack of the intimacy. And sometimes it will frustrate you, and it brings more problems in your relationship further than it needs to be. And I like Brittany and Mac, and I think they can make it work. It's just that they had that boy sleep in his own room. That's what I have to say. Now, Dr. Bonnie, she had the interview with somebody for IndieWire about pseudopolar effect. And it's basically a mental health thing that it was basically on the Joker movie, which I have not still seen that movie yet. But people say it was really good. I probably need to go see it. It's like that. But it was mainly talk about shed a light on the mental health issues and stuff like that. She said she had patients as a psychiatrist, that she had patients that's like that. Not to the extreme to the movie, but at the same time they're going through the same symptoms as well as the person who is Joker. So it shines light on the mental health thing, that she's very strong about it. So that was in the interview. Now she left, and Phil called. Phil is still in Oklahoma, and his business opening soon. I think next week or something like that. And they talk a little bit about and she was saying about Jasmine, how she apologized and everything, and they still on this, and I'm trying to make it work like her, but at the same time I'm not trying to jump on through hoops just to please this lady. And Phil said, don't let this girl get to you like that, and don't even try to worry about what's going on, because at the end of the day, it's her loss. You do what you gotta do and move forward. It is what it is, basically. And it's cool. Now, we give further information about Dr. Monty and Phil. No, nothing. Let's push pause for that. Alright, so Kendra Hobart. They in the house, they still unraveling the boxes and all that stuff, and still trying to get things together. Now, Hobart is sick. Now, Kendra got under the weather a little bit herself. And she's upset because Hobart, when he's sick, he's be laying in bed with Kendra, all cuddling over her, and stuff like that, sitting in the same room. And Hobart said, hold up. You the one who want this, having this like that. I like their little dynamic. All right. So, I guess there was agreement about the baby. After the baby was born, Kendra has postpartum depression. She has it really well. She feel like she don't want to stay in the house. It's too much. She want to get back up to work. She want to get her body right. She want to get her mind right. She needs to be stress-free as much. And the fact that it's 4 months after she had the baby. Now, they had an agreement that she was supposed to stay home more and be a stay-at-home mom for like at least 6 months. 4 months in, she's really not feeling that stay-at-home mom all the way. She really want to get out there and go back to work full time. She trying to go back to work full time like what it is. And Hobart was like, Nah, you gotta be good mom. You gotta be a good mom and everything. And she was like, oh, I was like, hold on. He said, nah, don't not say that you're not a good mom, but I'm just like that. They good financially. The fact that they can run the household with him going to work most of the time and she be a stay at home mom, but no, Kendra don't like to be that stay at home mom 100%. She wants to go back to work, and Hobart, he's not against her going back to work full time, and he supports it. He not gonna be against her going to work. He just don't want her to rush it too fast, rush it going too quickly, and stuff like that, because they can afford the income right now with just one income coming in on stuff. She can still work a little part time, but the full time, that's too much right now. The fact, especially the baby is still in that first year phase when you should be bonding with the kid and stuff like that. She said that's my son for life. There's no divorce in it, so it's not like I like to prove anything right now, which is true. Everything, but if you had an agreement to stay at home for 6 months, relax for the 6 months, and see after the 6 months, then y'all work on that. But it just she is having a hard time. She really is, and it's trust. It's a lot of ladies that go out there who have babies. Oh, I like that. They really want to go back to work. They want to make a career. They want to do this. They want to stay home too much. They agreed to it at the beginning, but now they realize it's not up to what it was meant to be, and that's not what they really want to do. They just want to be staying home all the time. They want to get back to work. She said, so do you need a vacation? Do you need something? He said, work. She said, so your way to get out to be better yourself, to be happy, to be good for you is to work, basically. I said, oh, okay. I like Kendra. But I like that little dynamic. They're gonna make it work. All right. So here's the Haywire. They went to the Halloween Haywire. They got the tickets and everything. And Jasmine dressed as a little devil, nothing different than she normally wears. Because they was like, all right, she just had like a little lace outfit, basically, and boots and a devil thing. That's it. Britt and Matt, they dressed up. You know, Brittany loved to dress up, and she was really good. She did the Day of the Dead lady, and he was the husband, and she did the makeup. It was cute. It was nice. Rob was Freddy Krueger. Shanique was, I guess, a little witch, and called Bonique. That's what called Bonique. I was like, oh, okay. Amani dresses as Sora, Little Panther, the Black Panther, Sister Sori. She dressed as that. And Leah played the pun to the pilot joke that she had done on Kendra, so she dressed as a Force One lady herself. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I guess how it went, right? Yes. And then we had Dr. Courtney, who's like the friend of the show. I mean, she come here and there, and she's not really saying much, but she had her husband Garrett to the event, and they dressed like similar, Bones or something like that. And they went to the haunted house. You know, they was running around screaming. Dr. Monty said, I'm not here for it, because Dr. Monty's not here for this Halloween. She don't really celebrate that much. She's okay. She's not really up for that like that. So she's good. But she went to the house. They were all that stuff. They went to the house. They had a little fun and scared. Brittany was even scared because she said, whatever, it is what it is. And they went down for drinks and they were eating. The guys did their own thing as normal. They all chilled, laid back, having a good time, eating, and they didn't worry about the ladies this time. Robin said, don't even pay attention, because they was really start getting heated again, and the ladies was over there. They're sitting down. Now, Leah wanted to address, Dr. Monty started explaining herself about more on her situation. And I don't know if it's like maybe it is a big issue, something else going on in the relationship that is hurting the money that she don't want to talk about. And later on in the future, in an episode, the season, we probably going to see more about how this affected her. But right now, it just feels like when Phil was in the house with Imani, they act like they was not never there. It's like they do things separately, and they're not as much. They do a couple things. They've been married for so long, but at the same time, when he's in the house, she'd do her own thing, he doing his own thing, she be asleep, and then he be up, and then when she comes in, he go out, so like that. It's like a mistake. It's like he never left. So him being away for 3 months, it's like that. It's like, okay, it's no big deal. It's like it's a norm for them. And it was the anniversary today, that night of the Halloween Haywire. It was the anniversary, and they both forgot. And I said, oh, it's normal to forget a birthday. It's normal to forget a date when you've been so busy and you have a busy life. and y'all do a lot of things. It's us sometimes to forget, but I don't know. Y'all both forget. Usually one will remember and one will forget. But the fact that y'all both forget the wedding anniversary, I said, oh, okay. I mean, that's maybe something small to them. But other people, they may take that really a big deal. How you forget our anniversary? Like, really, what is going on? But y'all both forgot. So it's like, but you forgot, but you noticed that it was your anniversary. I said, okay. I went out to Monty. So they was like, okay. So she's sharing. But I think Imani is sharing because she shares what she knows she's going to share. And she shared at her own pace, not what they want to be. So, Imani don't care. It's her little tea that she spills and she's saying it herself. All right. Now, Leah, on the other hand, she said she wanted to talk to Kendra and she was raised the air about that. Now, Leah told Kendra, yes, I said it. But what the problem is, she failed to mention and left out her part of it. So, both Shanique and Leah was both clowning Kendra outfit. And Shanique left that part out and everything. And it was a joke. It was stated as a joke. But Shanique presented it as it was an insult to that Leah was talking smack to Kendra. And not the fact and omitted the fact that it was a joke and they both was laughing and joking about the outfit. So Shanique, you was being messy. Leah said you being messy. That's messy of the year. And I think that is messy. How you gonna present something and twist it knowing that's not the truth and omit the fact that you was part of it as well? Okay, all right, that was something. So Kendra said, you know what? It is what it is. So Shanique said, it's not my intention to upset you. It was meant as a joke and everything. And Kendra said, you know what? It is what it is. Let's get past this. Kendra is over it. And she was saying, listen, I guess my outfit inspired your outfit now. And she took it a stride. She had to leave. Britton and Mac had to leave because Britton was tired. Hobart and Kendra had to leave because the baby is calling. And that's it. And she called him out of it. Leah was making the faces because she was like, what's going on with these two girls? Because Leah is not sitting here is like, all right, Jasmine, Shanique, y'all is two peas in the pod, and sometimes it's just doing too much because Shanique was in the wrong, and Jasmine's up here acting like it's like. So Jasmine said, "What's the face for? What's that?" Because she looked like it's a face that she wanted to beat y'all behind, but she's keeping classy because she's on the camera. But she was like, "Okay, this little lady's doing." So Jasmine went to confront Leah, and Leah said, "Listen, go with a better half of the brain, because what it is, you don't call your friend out, you know she's wrong, and you just act like." If she could burn the fire and you be a clap before, she said that's not true. That's not true. No, yes it is. Because all this time, none of y'all is confronted. Like that freaking narrative you bought last week, that was not a reason for you not to accept the apology. And if I was Shanique, I would call you out on that. But now, you know that Shanique was being messy, and you didn't you stepping up for your friend. I mean, it's good to be a ride out for your friend, but also it's another thing to be all blind eye and don't say nothing and don't call them out on it. You know that Shanique was messy for saying that. You know that she was messy for bringing that up at Kendra's house and twisting it to a different way than it was. So I was like, whatever. So Leah said she was done with that with those two. Kendra and Leah will have to sit down and have their own little private talk, and that's how it is. And that's how it ended. And that was Married to Medicine LA, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel, and I'll talk to y'all later, alright? Peace.